High school sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, and North Windham. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. And Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 56 years. Eastern Maine Community College, one college, many possibilities. Visit emcc.edu. High school sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Maine Trailer, Dairy Queen in Old Town in Bangor, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals, Autumn of Life Home Care, Black Fly Coffee, Angela's Pizzeria, Hartford's Auto Service, UMaine Online, Old Town Redemption Center, the Coach House Restaurant, UMaine Athletics, Bennett Auto Center, Tiller and Rye, Orno and Callis IGA, The Growing Place, Bangor Tire Company, Pat's Pizza in Hamden, Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning, Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets, AM Construction and Roofing, Doors Equipment Company, Hillside Athletics, The Fitch Company, Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, Tim's Plumbing, The Farmer's Table, Knowlton Automotive, American Made Home Goods, Back Alley Bar and Grill, RT Electrical, Auto Radiator Services, Mainstay Skincare, Pucksport Hannaford, Mainly Audio, Maniac Snack Shack and Snip and Snack, Sweet Frog, Union Street Towing, Sweet Cheeks Bakery, Creative Options LLC, Brewer Federal Credit Union, Down East Toyota, Husson University, Harvey RV, Seaboard Federal Credit Union, Thomas College, First National Bank, Napa Auto Parts, and Hammond Lumber Company. Let's get you out to the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pottle Field here at Hermon High School. Welcome to high school football on Ticket TV. Thanks for joining us here for this matchup between the number 6 Nokomis Warriors, a record of 5-3 during the regular season, and number 3 Hermon playing host here tonight with a record of 7-1. Welcome into the broadcast booth, Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark on hand here. A broadcast booth brought to you by Quirk Auto Group. And Ernie, let's take a look at the bracket here for Class C, the statewide Class C division, as interesting developments here. The first year that they have had this, and got some quality teams going at it here in this quarterfinal round.
Yeah, it really has been an interesting season. For the most part of the season, we had 3 or 4 teams undefeated at the top of the standings. It wound up being just one undefeated team in Greeley, the 2024 8-man large school state champion. They emerged as the number 1 seed, but a lot of competition between 1 and 10, as there were 10 teams that qualified for postseason play. We had 7 versus 10 and 8 versus 9 last week, and number 8, Madomic Valley, won its game to get a game against Greeley down in Cumberland Center this weekend. And then the 7 seed, Foxcroft Academy Ponies, beat York at home to earn the trip to Turner Center to play Leavitt High School. The top 6 all got byes, including both of these teams. We're here to see the play tonight, a rare postseason game where both of the participants have byes, and as a result, 2 weeks to get ready for each other.
This is the Darlings pregame show brought to you by Darlings Auto Group. Darlings in Bangor has you covered for sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models, or used of all makes. Visit darlings.com. Well, this is the second meeting of this football campaign between these two squads. We were here at Pottle Field about a month ago when Nokomis came to town, and the Warriors had a chance to take possibly a pretty significant lead into the halftime break. Hermon defense stood strong, and the Hawks would eventually come from behind to pick up the win. And here's some of the action from that first meeting here at Pottle Field. From the 5-yard line, Justin Largay takes it into the end zone for a Hawks touchdown, and they lead at 6-0. Gabe Layton, senior quarterback, is going to take it himself, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Warriors. So Hermon, an 80-yard drive on the first possession of the night. They put 7 up on the board. Warriors respond.
8 plays, 57 yards.
Carr in motion. He's going to lead the way for Ross, and Ross is going to cruise his way into the end zone. Touchdown Warriors. 13-yard jaunt there for Stephon Ross. And Nokomis now leads this one 12-7.
7? 6?
5.
5? Okay. Yeah. Gain of 7 there.
You were dancing around it,
I was like those,
you're
all
right
those football
there.
players before the game.
You're right there. That's right. We had a lot of dancing happening, and here's Dylan Yo dancing his way into the end zone. Give the Hawks 6 more. They've got the lead back. It's now 13-12 Hermon. Curtis gives it to Yo, and Dylan straight ahead to Pater, and the Hawks extend their lead. They've got an 8-point advantage over Nokomis. 20-12 our score here at Pottle Field.
This drive has chewed up more than 10 minutes off the clock.
For the Warriors, you can't score if you don't have the football.
No, and given the Warriors a little bit of their own medicine.
And there's Sam Hopkins. He's in for 6, and he's going to go over and give some high fives to some of the young Hermon Hawk fans. As Hermon adds to their lead, it's now 27-12. Hayden under center. Turns, hands it off to Bowden. They get him moving left to right, but he has enough to get in for 6. And the Warriors will not go away here tonight against Hermon.
No, they're going to be a tough out for anybody they wind up facing beyond the regular season.
And prophetic words right there from my broadcast partner, Ernie Clark. A tough out in the quarterfinals for the team they just played in that highlight package, the Hermon Hawks.
And one thing you didn't see in that highlight package was when Nokomis leading 12-7,
right,
almost punched another one and got inside the 10-yard line before Hermon stopped them on a 4th down and goal situation, which would have given Nokomis a 2-score lead at that point, but and a lot of momentum. But Hermon made the stop there, and then a long drive, and all of a sudden the Hawks are in the lead and moved out to a comfortable cushion before Nokomis made it close with that late touchdown by Bowden.
High school football here in the postseason, presented by Greenway Equipment Sales, your locally owned John Deere dealer. See the Smith Brothers in Bangor and Ellsworth, because nothing runs like a deer. And we're also presented by your local family-owned McDonald's. Extra value meals are officially back. McDonald's is making bold moves to put value back on the menu so you can save when you make your favorites a meal. There's a value meal for you at your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. You'll find offers you won't want to miss. We are just getting started here in the Darlings pregame show. We'll step aside, back with the rosters, and we'll put the spotlight on a couple of players as well. This is high school football on Ticket TV.
Darlings Kia is your #1 Kia dealer in Maine, and we've got something for everyone. Whether you're shopping for an all-wheel drive gas, EV, hybrid, or plug-in hybrid, Darlings Kia has a full lineup to choose from. Plus, enjoy affordable lease programs and other incredible deals on award-winning Kias, all covered by our 10-year or 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business. The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. Shop Darlings Kia. You'll do better at Darlings.
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. Dean'sDetailing.com.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
Your local family-owned McDonald's on Wilson Street in Brewer, Union Street and Main Street in Bangor are currently hiring new team members. Schedules that fit your life with full-time, part-time, and flexible schedules that adjust with your needs. Pair individualized schedules with tuition assistance to further your education. It's a great, future-focused combination. Apply today at jobs.mchire.com. Search for your locally owned McDonald's on Wilson Street, Union Street, and Main Street. Explore your future at jobs.mchire.com.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
Since 1852, Bangor Savings Bank has been helping New Englanders thrive by living our You Matter More promise. We invest in Northern New England because your ideas, your well-being, and your business matter to us. Our commitment is reflected in our caring employees, innovative solutions, and investments in local communities. At Bangor Savings Bank, you are at the heart of everything we do because you matter more.
And welcome back to Pottle Field. Thanks for joining us here on Ticket TV. Some high school football postseason style here. Class C quarterfinal action on Ticket TV. Number 3 Hermon taking on number 6 Nokomis. Let's take a look at the rosters for the two teams here tonight. Ernie, we'll start with the visitors from Nokomis.
Yes, indeed. Warriors, 10 seniors, 7 juniors, 9 sophomores, and 13 freshmen. About 40 players on the roster for Jake Rogers, who's been with the Warriors now for 7 or 8 years. Really established a nice program down in Newport, of course, led off by the 2018 Class C state championship that they won by defeating Freiburg Academy on a late punt return for a touchdown by a fellow named Tyler Pelletier. And they have been a kind of a constant presence in whatever division they've been playing in. And I said tough out during the pregame piece, and that's typically what they have been, is a tough out.
And their leader is number 1 on that roster, Seth Bowden. He is a force, especially offensively.
Yeah, Seth Bowden, 16 touchdowns, 4 two-point conversions for 104 points. He has rushed for 1,154 yards and 16 touchdowns on 152 carries, and that's in 8 games. So 1,154 yards in 8 games, well over 100 yards per contest. He teams with Stephon Ross, who has added 735 yards rushing and 10 touchdowns on 123 carries. That duo has rushed for more than 2,000 yards this season in just the 8 games. That'll be something that the Hermon defense will have to deal with tonight.
Our spotlight's brought to you by Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack in Levant. And our rosters are brought to you by Maine Online. Here's a look at Kyle Gallant's team.
Yeah, Kyle Gallant, 54 players on this Hermon roster. Again, this program around 15 years old from the start of its pre-varsity days to now, and it's just grown into one of the really top programs in terms of numbers and atmosphere, and most recently success with the first regional championship last year and a 7-1 mark this season.
And we're going to put Sam Hopkins, number 16, in the spotlight for the Hawks. He has certainly compiled some excellent numbers here this season.
Yeah, 17 touchdowns for 102 points. He has rushed for 865 yards and 12 touchdowns on 94 carries. Again, another great per carry average. He has also made 12 pass receptions for 312 yards and 5 TDs. So in total yards from scrimmage, he has well over 1,000 yards. And again, teams with Dylan Yo with 651 yards rushing on 94 carries. And the other thing that these teams have in common offensively is strength up front. They both have strong, big offensive lines, and they have been leading the way throughout the season. And that may be one of the battles within the battles tonight, just to see which offensive line can have the most success to give their star running backs a chance to succeed.
High school sports on Ticket TV, presented by Next Home Experience. Next Home is the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark with you, along with our Ticket TV crew. Our coverage here tonight also presented by Darlings in Bangor. They have you covered with sales and service. Shop new Ford, VW, Audi, Honda, Nissan, Volvo, and Kia models, or used of all makes. Visit darlings.com. After the game, we'll be announcing our Heroes Player of the Game, brought to you by Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center. Whether you're watching some sports at the bar or taking the family out for a great meal and some fun, Heroes is the place to be. The official sports grill in downtown Bangor, and at herosportsgrill.com. Onside attempt here by the Hawks. Did they recover it? They think so. And the officials agree. So Kyle Gallant, right out of the gate here tonight, going with the onside kick, and it pays off.
Kick right straight ahead, and the kicker just ran it down, got to the ball.
I think it squirted loose. He was there first.
It did squirt loose.
And then somebody else jumped on it. Here we go. We got your program
here we go.
back there. Live in living color over there to your right.
I think when we run that play again later, we'll see who comes up with the ball because he gives it to the official. But still, great coverage there, both by the kicker getting there first, and then Hermon with the big play to start out inside Nokomis territory.
See how the Warriors react. Got to be a little shell-shocked after that turn of events. And decent defense there by the Warriors. Hopkins gets the call. And he's going to get it inside the 45-yard line of Nokomis, down to the 42. Pickup of 4, and it's going to be 2nd down and 6 here for the Hawks.
Yes, we'll kick the ball off to you.
Yeah,
he tells the officials in the captain's meeting, and he was true to that. The Hawks were. They just went and got the ball.
Ethan Curtis, junior quarterback for the Hawks. He's wearing some gloves out there, Ernie.
I don't blame him. I want to see if I can borrow them.
No, this is Hopkins, direct snap. He's wearing the gloves. And he's going to take it up the gut inside the 40, and it's going to be 3rd and short. It's going to be about 2 to go here for Hermon.
Yeah, won't see that a ton, but they have been known to do that, the Wildcat, on occasion, and why not with the yards per carry that Hopkins has been able to grind out throughout the season.
High school sports on Ticket TV, presented by Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. It's Levesque Business Solutions. Call 942-2226 or visit levesquesupply.com. 3rd and 2. And again, it's Hopkins on the direct snap, straight up the middle. There he goes. He is beyond the 3rd level into the end zone. How about that for a start for the Hermon Hawks? 1 minute and 37 seconds into the ball game. They have a 6-0 lead over Nokomis.
All kinds of movement in the backfield. Had the jet sweep going. All the running backs moving on the play. Dylan Yo set up in the tailback position, but the Wildcat snap to Hopkins, and he just went straight ahead in the middle of the line, blew a hole wide open, and he just sprinted the 38 yards to the end zone.
The freshman place kicker, Ethan Garner, out there for the PAT, and he's got it. Hawks 7, Warriors shell-shocked at this point.
Yeah, really, that's kind of a stunning start to the game. But Kyle Gallant and the Hawks just coming out as aggressive as you can be. Fakes the handoff, the jet sweep, and then runs straight up the middle and untouched to the end zone.
Yeah, faked it to Griffin Dunton, who will run that play many a time, going in both directions, but that time Hopkins keeping the football straight up the middle of the gridiron into the end zone for 6.
3 plays, 46 yards, and as you mentioned, 137 off the clock.
All right, Garner, his second kickoff here in about 5 minutes. First one, an onside variety. Hermon recovering the football and cashing in. Tell you what, chilly night here, Ernie, but the crowd is out once again. This time end over end. Going to be fielded just outside the 10-yard line. And pretty good return out over the 30, and that's where the Warriors will have their first play from scrimmage.
Tristan Brown with the return.
Yeah, right up the middle with the return. Finally finds resistance around the 30 line. Let's call it, ball's going to be at the 34 where it's first down for the Warriors.
Not sure if that was Carr or Tristan Brown. Brown, a freshman.
Number 6.
Okay, was Tristan Brown then. That's Bowden in motion, handoff up the middle. And that's going to be Ross with the carry. He'll pick up about 4 on that first down play.
Ross with the carry.
Stephon Ross, junior running back, linebacker defensively. Coverage here tonight also presented by Dean's Detailing. They've been Maine's auto detailing leader since 1971. Renew your vehicle's appearance, protect your auto investment, feel good and look good in a clean, shiny car. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. 2nd and 6, Bowden. He plows his way forward, gets it across the 40, and it's going to be 3rd and short here for Nokomis, looking to answer the Hawks.
Down with the run.
Both these guys power runners, Bowden and Ross, but both have speed. For their size in particular, both big guys, especially Bowden. He's probably about 6'2", 6'3" out there running at the tailback position.
Just over 9 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Handoff, and that's going to be good for the first down. It was 3rd and 1. So the Warriors will move the chains. Another presenting sponsor here on Ticket TV is the Furniture Gallery. Save big this season with the Furniture Gallery, your Maine-based family-owned furniture store now open in Thompson. Celebrate their 4th location with a month-long Black Friday event. Save on furnishings to prepare your home for the holidays and beyond. Shop local, save money, sleep better, only at the Furniture Gallery. 1st and 10 for Nokomis at their own 46. And that's going to be Ross, and he is well into Hermon territory. That's another first down for the Warriors. That dynamic duo of Bowden and Ross already on display here tonight.
Yeah, you see Bowden coming in motion. He's going to help with the lead block here. Takes out one of the ends, and Ross runs up inside, and a great gain there inside Hermon territory to the 43. Gain of 11 yards on that play for the first down.
Another set of downs here for the Warriors. Gabe Layton, the quarterback, a senior, and that's going to be Bowden for not much.
No, good job by the interior of the Hermon line to stand that play up.
Give him one.
There you see 57 and 60. I'll get the roster here. My fingers are getting cold in terms of trying to grab all this paper I've got.
We're only 4.5 minutes into the first quarter.
A long night,
Look
maybe.
Out. Tonight's game also presented by Northeast Driving School. They've been the leader in driver training since 1969. Register for driver's ed courses today. Greater Bangor's #1 driving school. Go to northeastdrivingschool.com to select your course. Second down and 9. They're going to pitch it to Ross, and he'll be met at the 40-yard line and pushed back. Forward progress up to the 40. A 2-yard pickup there for Stefan. And it's going to be 3rd and 7 now for Nokomis.
Jacob Merzen, number 66, standing Ross up as he attempts to get something on the right side. Gain of just 2 there, now 3rd and long.
6:40 left to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Hermon. Our coverage of the high school fall postseason, also presented by Eastern Maine Community College. At Eastern Maine Community College, every student has a story. Some are just beginning, others are starting a new chapter. Wherever you are, your future can start at emcc.edu. 3rd and 7 for the Warriors. Carr in motion. Ross in the backfield. Was grazed there by a Hermon defender and then headed upfield for a 3-yard pickup. So it's going to be 4th down here for Nokomis.
Yeah, Sam Hopkins up there almost breaking the play up behind the line of scrimmage, but certainly slowing it up. And now it's a 4th down situation.
4th and 4.
4th and 4 for the Warriors.
Warriors to the line. Layton under center. Ross behind him. There goes Bowden. They hand it off to Stefan Ross, and he's going to be tripped up after a short gain.
Tried that play that worked for 11 yards earlier. Bowden in motion and him being followed, but there again is Merzen, number 66, to make the tackle.
Merzen, one of the seniors on this Hermon Hawk roster. That's the thing about Hermon. They have so much coming back next year.
Yeah, just 5 seniors graduating.
All right, so Hermon takes over on downs, leading at 7-0. They'll start at their own 35. Curtis, the quarterback, is going to hand it off, and straight up the middle goes Hopkins, and he'll be brought down from behind by the Warriors. He almost broke another one.
Yeah, he almost lost his own balance. That was the only thing keeping him perhaps from getting from the end zone. Here he comes, takes the inside handoff, coming from the receiver spot, then goes up the middle. I think that's Brown. It just slowed him up a bit and finally caught from behind.
Almeida.
By Kobe Almeida, sophomore, saving touchdown, but a big gain down to the 25 of Nokomis. 40 yards on the gain. Big start here for Sam Hopkins.
And they're going to go inside to the fullback. Justin Largay with the carry there. He will pick up about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Hawks.
Largay's been a contributor on goal line situations in particular, but he's rushed for 216 yards on 55 carries, 3 touchdowns, and he gets the short stuff. He gets the hard short stuff. Has a nice gain there of 4 yards.
Dylan Yo to the right of Curtis. There goes Hopkins. Snap is high. Quick handoff to Sam. There he goes. Tumbling down inside the 10. Another 1st down for Hermon.
I think that was the same play as the first long gain, only coming from the other side as he's in motion, coming to his right, takes the inside handoff again from Curtis, and
timing thrown off just a hair there by the high snap, but they recovered quickly.
Yes,
did
indeed.
Curtis and Hopkins.
Ball down to the 9-yard line, gain of 13 on that play.
First and goal for Hermon.
99 yards rushing already for Hopkins.
And they go back to Largay again. And he'll bulldoze his way down to about the 6-yard line, so a 3-yard pickup. Coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV, also presented by Praise Auto Sales. Looking for your next ride, Praise Auto Sales on Outer Broadway has you covered. Guaranteed lowest prices every day. No waiting for a sale. Over 40 years of trust, integrity, and dependability. Visit PraiseAutoSales.com. All right, second and goal for Hermon from the 6.
Good Wildcat.
It's Hopkins. And this time he's going to give it to Dunton going around that right end. We got a flag flying in. As Griffin Dunton will be hit. May have lost a little bit on that play.
Yeah, pretty good pursuit there. There's Almeida, number 2, Bowden's in on that play, as well as number 65 for Nokomis, Lane Bentley.
I guess he did pick up a yard or two there.
Actually,
but
Bentley Lane.
Got holding against the Hawks. That's going to set them back 10 yards. And it's going to be second and goal from the 16-yard line now. High school sports on Ticket TV, also presented by Bangor Savings Bank. They have helped New Englanders achieve their goals since 1852 because at Bangor Savings Bank, you matter more. Whether you're planning for today or building for tomorrow, we're here with personalized service and a commitment to what matters most to you. Visit Bangor.com. All right, Curtis passing for the first time towards the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Hawks. It's Tyler Corson, junior tight end, on the receiving end. Now, Hermon setting the tone with that onside kick on the opening kickoff of the night. And they have just carried that momentum into 2 touchdowns, going for the second point after touchdown here by Garner.
5 plays, 65 yards on that touchdown drive. The 16-yard pass, Curtis to Corson, extending the lead here. Now we'll see if Garner can make the extra point kick.
Ball is down, kick is up, and it is very good. And it's 14-0 Hawks. And we're going to take a pitcher-in-pitcher break here at Pottle Field. We'll keep you connected. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark will be back with you very shortly here on Ticket TV.
Stop in for a burger, burrito, or delicious item off the lunch menu. Cool down or warm up with drink options such as fresh squeezed lemonade, milkshake, hot or iced coffee. We also have Butterfield's homemade ice cream or over 20 flavors of shaved ice, with a variety of bakery items with gluten-free options available and our dog treats for your fur baby. Come visit us at Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack Bakery and Barkery at 45 Conduskeg Road in Levant.
So after my associate's degree, I got married and started a business. I wanted to go back to school. Bachelor of University Studies, it really was sort of like a self-designed track where I was able to take a little bit of everything. I wouldn't have imagined that I would bring life to that once dead goal of mine. My late father's biggest dream was for us to get higher education. I'm very happy to achieve that.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Midcoast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Midcoast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you. And with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities. And right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Harvey RV and Marine in Glenburn is turning 2025 holdover season into their biggest RV savings event of the year. Shop luxury motorhomes, fifth wheels, campers, and compact travel trailers, all with can't-miss discounts and pricing. Or you can shop their huge selection of pre-owned RVs for even more savings. Plus, trade-ins are always welcome. Couples, families, and adventure lovers, this is your chance to downsize or upgrade and live the RV lifestyle at Harvey RV and Marine, just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
The hands-on experience is such a crucial part of education, period.
The faculty are incredible. They work so hard to make sure that all their students have what they need to succeed.
There's all kind of opportunities, and I'm just very grateful knowing that I have a job lined up full-time when I graduate, and that is all thanks to coming to Hudson.
On 3rd and 2, a rush by Seth Bowden results in a first down for Nokomis. They are now into Hermon territory. Hawks, a hot start in this one on a chilly night, 14-0 Hermon with the lead with just over a minute left to go in the first quarter. Our coverage of high school sports on Ticket TV presented by Quirk Auto Group. Warriors looking for some momentum. They pick up the first down, now in Hermon territory. Gabe Layton, the quarterback, turns, hands it off to Bowden. He is met behind the line of scrimmage, but with his strength and size, picks up maybe a half yard on that play.
Brenton Heath, 57. I don't have that number on my particular roster.
Well, Largay is 47 and 57.
Okay, that's Largay. Linebacker, they're coming out there and making the play, disrupting it before it could get started.
See if Nokomis gets off another play here in this first quarter. Looks like they will. They fake it to Bowden. Layton firing near side. And the pass is caught. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. When we come back, it's going to be 3rd and about 5 to go for Nokomis. They trail Hermon 14-0 after the first 12 minutes. This is high school football on Ticket TV.
Fall into savings at the Furniture Gallery. Curl up with a leather reclining sofa for just $8.98. Hosting for the holidays, save up to 20% on dining furniture. Get the guest room ready with 10% off bedroom furniture and sofa sleepers from $6.25. Fall in love with your home this season with the help of the Furniture Gallery. Don't miss out on 18-month special financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Support our Maine family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, and North Windham.
Your first car, your first edition, and your first edition. We're here to help with all of life's firsts. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
Back at Pottle Field as we get set for the second quarter of action. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark with you from the Quirk Auto Group broadcast booth. Max Pottle, our producer and director, along with R.J. Novio, the assistant director, scoreboard operator, down in the trailer. It's nice and cozy down there, Ernie.
I bet it is.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, we got to... All right. Early part of the second quarter. 1st and 10 now for Nokomis. And that is a very dangerous play. And it's going to be picked off by Sam Hopkins. Yes, that'll be an interception. It was borderline as to whether or not that was a lateral, Ernie.
Yeah. It looks like, watch it, see where he throws from. That's definitely a lateral.
Yeah. But it's an interception.
But he caught it in the air and actually didn't get touched. But he's down once he hits the ground. So it's I guess technically it's a fumble recovery. If we want to call that a lateral.
All right, so Hermon will take over once again. Ethan Curtis, the quarterback, back on the field, has the word from the sideline. 11-11 left to go in the first half, and Hermon looking for more. Looking to put the hammer down here in this first half. And here's Griffin Dunton, and he'll manage to pick up a few on that second down play, I should say. No, it's going to be second down now. I'm trying to stay in sync with the scoreboard here. So it's going to be second down and about 8 to go after a 2-yard pickup there by Griffin Dunton.
To the 47, indeed. Well, I guess that's as far as I'm concerned, it's a fumble recovery. It's a lateral. It's not a pass interception.
Okay.
Goes to a 9-yard loss against the rushing of. Now I expect when I see future reports about that, that'll probably be called a interception. But we could see the lines where the pass was thrown and where it was caught. It's just a statistical deal, but it's a turnover nonetheless. It's that Griffin Dutton coming out of the game. Looks like maybe his left wrist is bothering him.
Receiving some attention. He's in some pain as he leaves the field. $14-0 Hermon. Curtis returning to the huddle. Second down and 8 here for the Hawks. Going to have another pitcher-in-pitcher break for you. Again, you will not leave Pottle Field. And the handoff here to Dylan Yo. He was our player of the game in our most recent broadcast of Hermon football. He's going to take it all the way down inside the 30-yard line to the 27.
Pickup of 20 there. You see the action here as Hopkins in motion. And then it's kind of a counteraction to Dylan Yo, who gets to the outside, shows off his speed, gets downfield inside the 30 to the 27, pickup of 20 there. Yo's first carry of the game. We kind of wondering what happened to him in the first quarter. They were saving him.
Bowden hauled him down out of bounds, stopping the clock at 10:20. Hopkins, Wildcat, once again, there he goes, zigging and zagging his way through that Nokomis defense. Hawks on a roll. Down to the 15-yard line is Sam Hopkins.
Another first down. No secret what's going to happen here, but it's how do you stop it if you're the Nokomis defense? Here's Hopkins. A little cross block there by Yo, and he cuts back to his right. Gets into the secondary before he's touched by Tristan Brown again, the freshman.
Sam with a purple shoe.
Oh, he does.
And a blue
blue shoe. Suppose he get another pair just like that, Jim?
Yes, I think he does.
13 yards on that game. He's over 100 now.
Curtis back in there. He'll go inside. It's Yo, and good stop there by the Warrior defense.
Yeah, Mater again. Just a sophomore. He was good. The first time we saw them against Brewer, he had a pretty good game, too. Going to be a loss on the play of 1.
Second down and 11 here. For the Hawks, right around the 15-yard line. Pass, and it is caught, but almost immediately. Let's see who made that catch.
It's Hopkins, I believe.
It's Hopkins, yeah. Had Yo out there in front, but
yeah. And this, tell you what, Tristan Brown having himself a half a yard. Also in on that play, number 10, Stephon Ross.
All right, no gain on that play, so still 11 yards to go for the first down. Hawks got to get to the 4 for a first down. Curtis over the middle, wide open into the end zone. Touchdown, Hermon. It's Tyler Corson again. And again, Hermon showing off multiple weapons here in this first half, and that's keeping the Warrior defense on their heels as Corson was left wide open right in the middle of the end zone.
Yeah, that tight end there kind of was one of those Gronk routes along the seam there, and he was uncovered, and Curtis 3 of 3 through the air now, including a couple of 16-yard touchdown passes to Corson.
Ooh, and the extra point is no good. So it will remain 20-0 with 8:09 on the clock. And we're going to go to that pitcher-in-pitcher break. You will stay connected to Pottle Fields. Ernie and I will be right back here on Ticket TV.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $5,250.
Acadia Federal Credit Union keeps you in touch with your money using our mobile app, Acadia Go. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and even deposit checks with the tap of a button. That's not all. Now with Apple Pay, use your fingerprint to pay for purchases. It's quick and your account information is never shared. Apple Pay is safe and private. Acadia Federal Credit Union. We keep you mobile.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Looking for your next trailer or shipping container? Come to Maine Trailer, your one-stop shop for all your trailer and container needs. We've got a huge selection of trailers for work or play, plus durable shipping containers. We can even customize them to fit your needs. At Maine Trailer, we don't just sell, we service what we sell. That means expert repairs, inspections, parts, and registrations all under one roof. So whether you're hauling, storing, or customizing, make your next stop Maine Trailer. Maine Trailer, the place to buy your next trailer or shipping container. See us today in Hamden or Auburn.
Hi, I'm Steve Prey. My father built Prey's Auto Sales on trust, integrity, and dependability. Today, we work hard to carry on those same qualities. Prey's Auto Sales has now grown to 2 locations, which gives you a bigger and better selection to choose from. We have a wonderful service department. They really thoroughly examine every vehicle before we sell it and also maintain your vehicle after the sale. Our financing department works with banks, local credit unions, and alternative financing to help you get in the vehicle of your choice. At Praise Auto Sales, you don't have to wait for a sale. We offer every day guaranteed lowest price. We really are an extended family of grandparents, parents, kids. Come on out and see us and you'll see why we've been in business for 40 years. Plus, we do free appraisals. Praise Auto Sales, Outer Broadway, Bangor.
Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark back with you here at Pottle Field. 20-0 Hermon, the number 3 seed, leading number 6 Nokomis, with about 6.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. First down for Nokomis. Pick that up on a 3rd and 7. Now 1st and 10 for the Warriors. First look for some points.
Second completion for Gabe Layton now. He entered the game in the regular season, 8 games, 13 completions and 23 attempts for 160 yards and 2 interceptions. So they don't throw the ball much, but now kind of being forced into doing it a little bit because of the inability to come up with any big plays early on the ground.
Clock stopped at 6:29. Bowden, the call, and he will answer it with a first down into Hermon territory. He's going to get inside the 45. He's spotted at the 43 of the Hawks.
His biggest run of the evening at 15 yards.
Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Maine Trailer, your one-stop shop for trailers and shipping containers. Whatever you haul or store, Maine Trailer has you covered. Maine Trailer in Hamden and Auburn. New set of downs here for the Warriors. Ross, not much there. Forward progress gives him 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 9 here for Nokomis. Hey, Blizzard fans, Dairy Queen on Broadway in Bangor and Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. They are bringing the holiday magic. Try the new Peppermint Bark Blizzard and the Sugar Cookie Blizzard, plus the festive Eggnog Shake. 'Tis the season to chill at DQ.
'Tis the season to chill, all right, Jim.
Yes, we are. We are.
I mean, it's not
unwillingly on board with that.
Yes, indeed.
Because we are chilling here on the aluminum bleachers here at Pottle Field. And Bowden is going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage, swarming to the football. The Hermon Hawks, 3 or 4 Hawks in the vicinity there. They take down Seth Bowden. And he's going to lose about 4 yards on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 14.
Yeah, getting out there. Hopkins leading the way.
Largay in there.
But the defensive front getting out there as well. Oh,
Pass
nice.
complete from Layton to Bowden, and he's got a man to beat, and he will come through into the end zone inside the pylon, and the Warriors are on the board. That is a 47-yard pass completion, and it's now 20-6 Hermon.
So why have they only thrown the ball 23 times in 8 games? Holy smokes.
Rolling to his left, throwing across his body, and throwing a perfect pass.
Yeah,
Bowden caught it in stride.
Big target out there with good hands, the basketball hands for Seth Bowden, and then the nice cut to elude the last would-be tackler, and it's a ball game again. As
now the Warriors struggled in the point after when we were here before. They are, and we were asking why Seth Bowden wasn't kicking, and they are going to fake the extra point, and they are going to be denied. Jacob Steiner, who was lined up for the extra point, and he will be tackled shy of the goal line.
I remember that, though. You're talking about,
Whoops. Our best shot there.
No, but number 11, Jacob Steiner, as you said. Not much of a chance there. Rush failed, and it's 20-6. But, yeah, we talked the last time they played here, and the kickoffs were kind of booming at times.
We tried at least 2 kickers.
Yeah.
And after seeing Bowden kick off, we were wondering why he wasn't the place kicker.
Yeah, I didn't make a note of the kicking because there were no kicking stats to make note of, I guess. But
Acadia Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution with 8 branches, 3 of them in Bangor, and a new location coming to Brewer on Wilson Street. Find out how Acadia can enrich your life at acadiafcu.org.
Gabe Layton, I mentioned 13 completions all through the regular season. 3 for 3 for 60 yards and a touchdown here in the first half. And then now Bowden's getting ready to kick off, so we'll be able to see if what we were talking about before is more than a one-game deal. And I had to tell.
Return here by Sam Hopkins. Breaks
Oh,
a
boy.
tackle, still on his feet. Bowden waiting for him.
Oh.
Hopkins leaves him in the dust,
Oh.
and he turns on the Jets. Holy moly, Sam Hopkins. Kickoff return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we'll have to get the yardage on the replay here. It didn't look like anything special at it to start, but he just maintained his balance there, right there, almost down, but nobody could get to him. Now it was kind of looked like a one-on-one situation with Bowden, but he shook him aside with a little cut to his left and into the end zone. I'd say that was probably about an 85-yard return is my guess.
That might come up somewhere in the ticket awards.
That's possible.
June of 2026.
Something to keep in mind there. Whew, just doesn't
Great
go down.
athleticism. Again, to stay upright.
Yes.
And then he turned on the Jets. And Garner nails this extra point to make it 27-6. So Nokomis, a brief period of positivity, but Hermon strikes right back.
Yeah, talk about a momentum killer, huh? They finally get one in on a 47-yard touchdown pass, a big play of their own, the Warriors, and it took Sam Hopkins all of 15 seconds to totally erase it.
Let's take a look at our school profiles here, Ernie, and
right.
we will start with Nokomis Regional.
Indeed, Regional High School from Newport, Maine, 634 the enrollment. Simon Elias, the athletic administrator, Wayne Prescott, the first year as the principal at Nokomis for the Warriors. And did you know Nokomis draws 634 students from 8 towns spanning about 400 square miles, making it one of the largest rural high school service areas in Maine?
I would think so.
Indeed. Yeah, it's a
400 square miles.
It used to be a Class A school in terms of enrollment, but yet the largest town is Newport with about 3,500, 4,000 people.
Here is the kickoff, and Tristan Brown had to go off his shoulder pad, picks it up, and he heads upfield, and he'll be met at the 30-yard line. Solid tackle there by Tommy Largay, the freshman. All right, let's go to the Hermon High School profile.
567 the enrollment. Rick Sinclair, the athletic administrator. Brian Walsh, the principal for the Hawks. And did you know one of the oldest veteran memorials in the region stands in Hermon Corner, a granite shaft erected in 1901 to honor residents of Hermon who served in the Civil War.
Wow.
Nice.
Very nice. And again, this will be our final broadcast from Pottle Field. We've been here for boys soccer, girls soccer. Girls soccer still going. They were practicing here earlier today. And, of course, Hermon Hawk football. I want to thank the administration, especially Rick Sinclair, for the hospitality here at Pottle Field, a great facility. Bowden is run out of bounds across the way.
Winner of this game will play the winner of the Foxcroft-Levitt game next weekend.
Now, if the Noble Warriors were to pull off an upset.
That's kind of my point.
We might not have.
This would be the host site at least.
And semifinal.
Of a semifinal, indeed. Foxcroft lost to Levitt. Hermon lost to Levitt last week, but a very tight game. And
did you see the
I did.
Controversy? Holy cow. Wasn't like the official had bad position.
No, it was.
How did we miss that?
It's a bad call in terms of Levitt runner.
Brutal.
Fumbling before he gets to the end zone in the late stages of the fourth quarter.
The ball was sitting right there.
I know. I know.
All right, it's going to be 3rd and 1 here for Nokomis. Our coverage this evening brought to you by Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. This holiday season, take your office party from nice to unforgettable. Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals. Bring the fun, the laughs, and the memories your team will love. Don't wait. Book now at flashmemaine.com. 3:10 left to go in the first half. 21-point lead for the Hermon Hawks. Nokomis will run it for a first down. We're also brought to you by Autumn of Life Home Care. They're looking to hire reliable, caring workers to help assist clients with daily living activities while remaining in their own homes. They offer flexible schedules. Office now located at 695 Stillwater Avenue in Old Town. Call 217-6026 or follow Autumn of Life Home Care on Facebook.
Gabe Layton on the keeper that time for the first down.
Also brought to you by Angelo's Pizzeria. If you're in the mood for mouth-watering pizza or Italian food made from fresh ingredients, come to Angelo's Pizzeria in Bangor and Hamden. Once again, I know we've mentioned it before, but we'll get to it after this play. Layton looking downfield, nothing there, and then tried to drop it off short. Bowden was hanging out there behind the line of scrimmage. Pass was low.
Probably just as well for the Warriors, as there was nothing to be gained out of it at that point. Good penetration by the interior of the Hawks line.
Great facility here at Pottle Field, as we mentioned earlier. They really bring it when it comes to the energy. Of course, winning tradition now, and the fans turn out. Rick Sinclair has promised an extended press box, Ernie. Not sure when that will happen. But
really? It doesn't have to be
coming.
Doesn't have to be named after us, as long as we can sit in it once in a while.
As long as we have a warm place to broadcast. That is Ross getting close to midfield. Looks like they're going to spot it right at the midfield line. But their concession stand.
Oh, boy.
I mean, it is set up. I mean, they've got like 15, 18 people in there, and they all are just so busy. You got the guys cooking on the grill out back. I mean, it's they plan that to perfection.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, a lot of schools have trouble getting people to do that kind of stuff. But not here. Volunteers
just
not an issue.
Moving and grooving back there, and they do a great job in creating some delicious food.
Oh, going to be short.
See where they're going to spot it.
Yeah, get a good spot there.
I think they gave him a good spot.
Yeah, they did.
Forward progress.
Oh, boy, I wasn't even close. They got it by a yard and a half.
First down.
Yeah.
Oh, they haven't moved the chains yet. They got to.
No, they weren't sure.
Layton to the air, and it is caught. Short gain, pass complete to Leif Hansen.
Pass caught by number 16, Leif Hansen.
Now, Leif listed as an offensive lineman and defensive lineman. He's wearing number 16. That's got to be a typo, as we have a timeout on the field. Gives me an opportunity to tell you about Black Fly Coffee. Start your day off right with Black Fly Coffee, a local coffee shop with drive-through and mobile ordering, serving the best coffee in the area along with bagels, bakery items, donuts, and more at 107 Main Road in Holden, just across the Brewer line. We're also brought to you by the Coach House Restaurant and Brewer for home-style cooking, homemade desserts, and an experienced-friendly staff. It is the Coach House. Takeout available at 457 Wilson Street in Brewer and at the CoachHouseRestaurant.com.
Timeout for Nokomis, who would like to punch one in here before halftime with just 1:13 left. Still two more timeouts for the Warriors.
Let's take a look at our upcoming broadcast schedule. Don't have it.
Well, we know we're going to game tomorrow.
We got a game tomorrow. 7 o'clock kickoff from Cameron Stadium. That is a Class D semifinal as the John Baptist Crusaders host the Maranacook
Black Bears.
Black Bears. Should remember that for the second time this year. Layton rolling to his right down the sideline, and Bowden caught it. He's got the first down, bumped out of bounds. Clock stopping at 1:07. And then next weekend, either Friday or Saturday, that'll be our final broadcast, a football game. Final broadcast of the fall season. And we'll have a few weeks, Ernie, to regroup and prepare for the long and arduous but very enjoyable basketball season. Mix in some hockey as well.
December 5 is the opening day.
Actually,
of
December
night
4.
4 is Thursday.
We're starting December 5.
Yeah.
All right, pass complete. That's Carr, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Jeff Carr with a catch. Our coverage also brought to you by Hartford's Auto Service, right here in Hermon at 62 Liberty Drive. They do repairs on all makes and models of cars and trucks. With over 3 decades of experience, Hartford's can provide routine maintenance, brake and suspension repairs, muffler repairs, and much more. Visit the Hartford's Auto Service Facebook page.
Late now, 6 of 7 through the air. 77 yards.
Looking very comfortable, too.
Yeah, I mean, I know, if you're Hermon, you're not expecting it, but.
Here he goes again. And that one's going to be low.
Yeah, good pressure by Merz and forced that throw by Layton.
Intended for Michael Lawler, sophomore tight end. Well, I do know we have this. Tell you how you can follow us on social media all over the place. We'll have highlights from this game tonight and our play of the day, our play of the game, I should say. You can catch on social media on X at 929 The Ticket, on Facebook at 92.9 The Ticket, and on Instagram 929 The Ticket, and on TikTok as well under Sportsnet Maine. For all things 929 The Ticket and, of course, Ticket TV. Pressure again. Layton gets it away, heaves it downfield, and it's going to land near the sideline. Incomplete. Carr was in the vicinity.
Yeah, Merzen was in the vicinity of Layton once again and forced that throw.
You've uttered that name, Merzen, many a time here tonight.
He's been, actually the whole defensive front, but especially Merzen have been there to
4th and 6.
Cause some problems. 79, Peyton Tolliver. 60, Tyler Schlate. Koslagi might as well be a lineman. Well, he's lined up at inside linebacker.
McDonald's out there. Now we get a time called by Hermon. Hermon takes the time here.
4th and 6 with 51.7 seconds left. Looking to get the ball back, maybe.
Yes, indeed. Tonight's game also brought to you by UMaine Online, 60-plus online degree and certificate programs offered through Maine's flagship university. Apply now at umaine.edu/online. Coverage also brought to you by Old Town Redemption Center, the original redemption center of Old Town for 30 years. They are family-owned and operated, open Monday through Saturday with $100 giveaways each month. Old Town Redemption Center, 13 Chester Street in Old Town. Call 827-7887. Coming up, the Furniture Gallery halftime show. We'll have first half highlights, get some stats from Ernie. Warriors back out there. See what Coach Rogers has in mind here on 4th and 6. Layton rolling to his right, steps into it. Pressure coming from behind. As the football may have been hit from behind as well, as it comes up well short, and the Hawks will take over on downs.
Yeah, Tolliver there, 79 with a big play. Merzen in the backfield as well. Force the incompletion. mentioned that Leighton had completed 6 of his first 7, but just missed on his last 3. I don't know that any were his fault. They just didn't have time to do much with it, as at this point Hermon knows the throws are coming as Nokomis tries to advance the ball to get in position for a late touchdown, but now it's Hermon that takes over. 2 timeouts left and 46 seconds. We'll see what they decide to do or not do.
Curtis going to flip it to Hopkins. That's a good option.
That's a good option, yeah, indeed.
And he picks up a first down. And the Hawks will quickly call another timeout. Hey, Black Bear Nation, it's football season. A lot of seasons going on in Black Bear Nation. Hockey season, Maine hockey, big win last night, 6-2 at UMass. Maine men's basketball got their season underway on Monday. Maine women's basketball getting their season underway tonight at the Pit. And Maine football will be back in action a week from tomorrow. Hopefully the Black Bears will be 6-4, riding a 6-game win streak as they host the Rhodey Rams in what could be a huge game for the Black Bears. You can get your tickets. For more information, visit goblackbears.com/tickets or call the ticket office at 581-BEAR. .5 seconds on the clock, 27-6 Hermon. 39.5 seconds, the time left here in half number 1. Hawks looking to improve their overall mark to 8-1 here in this Class C quarterfinal. And this is Hopkins. He's going to pass it downfield. He's going to leave it short. Sam, an outstanding athlete and a tremendous runner and catcher of the football, but you can see why maybe he's not the quarterback for the Hawks.
No, it was Owen Lang going deep, try to cash in on the throw, but underthrown by Hopkins.
Nothing personal, Sam. Maybe he'll get another chance to redeem himself.
I think he prefers the position he's in right now, to be honest with you.
Here's Dylan Yo, and Yo will get spun down.
Yeah, good tackle by Jeff Carr there.
Yeah.
Yo might have lost his, I guess he's going to be okay. Nobody might have lost some wind there.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Bennett Auto Center. Experience the Bennett Auto Center difference at 99 Thatcher Street in Bangor and at BennettAutoCenter.com. Also brought to you by Tiller and Rye, a local grocer at 20 South Main Street in Brewer. They are proud to offer products from right here in the great state of Maine. And that's going to do it for half number 1. A solid one for the Hermon Hawks here on their home turf. They lead Nokomis 27-6 at the end of the first 24 minutes in this one. We'll step aside. Coming up next, the halftime show brought to you by the Furniture Gallery. This is high school football on Ticket TV.
Heroes Sports Grill and Entertainment Center offers fantastic food and drinks in a fun, family-friendly atmosphere with 29 flat-screen TVs for your sports viewing pleasure and an arcade with prizes for the whole family to enjoy. Whether you're looking for a drink at the bar while watching your favorite sports team or trying to find a place to bring the family for a great meal out, Heroes is the place to be. Heroes also offers takeout or catering for any event in the Bangor area, large or small.
Come for the food.
Stay for the friends.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
You've always known what you wanted, no matter how far down the road it looked. We're here to help you get there. Brewer Federal Credit Union. BrewerFCU.org.
Fall into savings at the Furniture Gallery. Curl up with a leather reclining sofa for just $8.98. Hosting for the holidays, save up to 20% on dining furniture. Get the guest room ready with 10% off bedroom furniture and sofa sleepers from $625. Fall in love with your home this season with the help of the Furniture Gallery. Don't miss out on 18 months special financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Support our Maine family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, and North Windham.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
Back here at Pottle Field, another great crowd on hand, and they're enjoying this one, at least the Hermon fans are, as the Hawks have a big lead over the Nokomis Warriors, 27-6, number 3 leading number 6 in the Class C standings in this quarterfinal game here tonight under the lights. Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark here in the Quirk Auto Group broadcast booth, and our fan cam is brought to you by Maine Athletics. Again, get your tickets for Black Bear athletic events by going to goblackbears.com/tickets or by calling 581-BEAR. Chilly night here at Pottle Field. There's some of the Warrior fans across the way hanging in there, hoping for a big second half comeback for the Warriors. Welcome into the halftime show. The halftime show is brought to you by the Furniture Gallery, again celebrating their 4th location in Topsom at the Topsom Fair Mall. All right, let's dive right into the halftime show here with some first half highlights. First half highlights brought to you by Next Home Experience. Get looped and get sold with the market leader.
Yeah, direct snap to Sam Hopkins right up the middle for a touchdown. That was Hermon's 3rd offensive play of the game after the kickoff. There's a good stop there defensively by Hermon. Guess who? This is Hopkins once again. Long gain there, 40-yard pickup by the senior.
The tight end.
Ethan Curtis to Tyler Corson from 16 yards out.
Pumped.
14-0 with the 13-0 with the extra point.
Watch this.
Yeah, that is a. Some people call it an interception. I call it a fumble recovery, a lateral. But anyways, turnover.
Lateral interception.
Yeah, exactly.
It's compromise.
Exactly. And here goes Dylan Yo for a big gain there. Only carried the ball 3 times in the first half, but productive in those 3 carries with 26 yards. Here's the Wildcat one more time to Hopkins. Dancing inside the 10. There's that Curtis to Corson connection. Another 16-yard touchdown pass. Here's a pass from Gabe Layton to Seth Bowden. 47 yards for the touchdown, and suddenly it's 20-6. And
But
this happened at about the 17-yard line, it looks like to me. Watch the balance there by Hopkins to stay on his feet and then cut past Bowden and outrun Carr to the end zone. 83 yards unofficially on the return for a touchdown, and it's 27-6 at the half.
I want to look at that one later on. We'll look at it in slow-mo. I mean, there's a lot of lines down there.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's hard to tell. It could have been the 12, could have been the 17. But in any event, a massive kickoff return there for Sam Hopkins. We're going to take a timeout right here in the Furniture Gallery halftime show as we look to catch up on some of our breaks. This is high school football on Ticket TV. get this.
With Maine's largest network of parts, Coastal Auto Parts keeps things moving. If it's got wheels and an engine, we've got the parts to keep it on the road. From work trucks to weekend rides. If it's on the road, we're behind it. At Coastal Auto Parts, we're driven by more than engines. We're powered by the people who count on us. Because serving our community is what keeps us going. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
When you're ready to remodel your kitchen, find all the materials and services you need at Hermon Lumber Company. Get inspired by the extensive in-store displays in Hermon's kitchen, bath, and flooring division. Hermon's designers will help you visualize your space before the work begins. And all design fees are refunded when you purchase your materials from them. And Hermon delivers from 34 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. When it's time for a new kitchen, it's time to bring your vision to Hermon Lumber Company, your building project partner.
You don't have to do college the usual way. At Thomas College, we do college differently. We do academics differently. We do success differently. We do community differently. We do innovation differently. We do careers differently. Where belonging isn't promised, it's lived. We don't just prepare you for a job, we empower your future. It's time to do college differently.
New or used? What's your preference? If you prefer to buy used, it's smart to buy a Toyota certified used vehicle from Down East. Here's why. All vehicles go through a rigorous 160-point inspection. They come with comprehensive and powertrain warranties, a Carfax history report, and 7 years of roadside assistance. Plus, qualified buyers get low new car financing rates. It's true, the best new cars do make the best used cars. For Toyota certified used vehicles, all roads lead to Down East on Wilson Street in Brewer.
For over 80 years, Seaboard Federal Credit Union has been putting its members first. Founded in 1940, we've grown alongside our communities with branches in Bucksport, Ellsworth, and Hermon. We're not a big bank, and we're proud of that. We're member-owned, community-driven, and here to help you build a better financial future. Whether it's saving for a goal, buying your first home, or simply managing everyday life. Seaboard Federal Credit Union, the smart place for your money.
Have a painful tooth or an entire mouthful of teeth? Mid-Coast Denture Design now offers tooth extractions in both Ellsworth and Brewer. Get your teeth pulled and immediate dentures placed right in our office. Quick, convenient, and comfortable. Let denturist Lindsay Young and her staff create immediate dentures for you, all in one location. Mid-Coast Denture Design, the go-to in Bangor and Ellsworth for dentures and tooth extraction services. Because everyone deserves an awesome smile. Visit midcoastdenturedesignmaine.com.
Back here at Pottle Fields, they have turned out once again for Hermon Hawk football. Good first half for the Hawks. They lead it by 21. We've seen the highlights, Ernie. Let's give us the numbers.
All right. First for the Hermon Hawks, 191 total yards. A little deceptive because it doesn't include a kickoff return of longer than 80 yards that produced a touchdown by Sam Hopkins. But of the numbers that we have counted for Sam Hopkins, he has rushed 7 times for 124 yards and a touchdown. Dylan Yo, 3 carries, 26 yards. Justin Laggy, 2 carries, 7 yards. And a carry for 2 yards for Griffin Dutton. So that is 159 yards on the ground. And then they have passing of 3 of 3 for Ethan Curtis for 32 yards and a pair of touchdowns to Tyler Corson. Sam Hopkins 0 for 1 on an option pass, so a total of 191 yards. For the Nokomis Warriors, Hermon's done a good job at keeping the running game in check. Stephen Ross, 12 carries, 36 yards. Seth Bowden, 11 carries, 43 yards, is the bulk of 66 yards that the Warriors have carried on just 25 attempts. So 25 for 66 is, 2.5 yards on the ground. I'm looking over, somebody fell with a child in his hand there. I think they're okay. And passing, Gabe Layton, who had only completed 13 passes in 8 games during the regular season, 6 of 10 for 77 yards and a touchdown of 47 yards to Seth Bowden. Total offense for the Nokomis Warriors, 143 yards. And the score, of course, is 27-6 in favor of the Hermon Hawks.
There's some of the action from
here we go.
last year. Because we just heard YM say this is last year. This is not this year. And we will not name names.
No.
But it was a great night. It was a great night.
It really was.
Hermon Hawk was out. We had a lot of fun. And there was that.
Everybody was grooving.
Prolific dancing
on
the sideline. All right, so that's going to do it for the Furniture Gallery halftime show. We'll be right back with second half action. Hermon up by 21 on Ticket TV.
Now open, Darling's Ford Commercial Vehicle Center, 80 Haskell Road in Bangor. Servicing almost all makes and models of medium and heavy-duty trucks and RVs, from half-tons to vehicles weighing up to 75,000 pounds. Our factory-trained technicians and dedicated service bays are here to keep your wheels on the road. Schedule service now at darlingsford.com. Call 992-1691 or stop in today. You'll do better at Darling's.
With Maine's largest network of parts, Coastal Auto Parts keeps things moving. If it's got wheels and an engine, we've got the parts to keep it on the road. From work trucks to weekend rides. If it's on the road, we're behind it. At Coastal Auto Parts, we're driven by more than engines. We're powered by the people who count on us. Because serving our community is what keeps us going. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Black Bear Nation, it's football season. Join us for all the excitement of game day in Orono. For tickets to all Black Bear games, visit goblackbears.com/tickets or call 581-2327. Go Blue!
Your local professional eco-friendly office space partner is Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop shop to get the job done. Handling all your office furniture and printing machine needs at an affordable price. Offering full system integration into your workplace and local service on everything we sell. We can even remote monitor your system with just-in-time inventory and service need assessments. Little to no downtime gives you peace of mind. At Levesque Business Solutions, your solution is only an email or a phone call away.
Back at Pottle Field at Hermon High School. Just seconds away from the second half kickoff. Jim Churchill, Ernie Clark here at Pottle Field, braving the elements on this chilly night, along with a couple of other people. Our camera crew here tonight. Sydney Hurst to our left, Marcus Caesar to our right. Now, we did allow them to go down in my vehicle and turn the heat on.
So they should be refreshed.
They should be. And then we got Max Pottle and RJ Novio, producer-director Pottle. Pottle Field not named after Max.
No. We keep hearing rumors that it is, but
Right.
I think those come from Max, maybe. I'm not sure.
RJ Novio and scoreboard, and assisting Max down there in the cozy confines of the Ticket TV production trailer. Seth Bowden. I'm not sure what that does right there, but
no, it's
looks fun.
I'm sort of
guess
team spirit move.
All right, Bowden, a short kick here, lands to the 24, trickles to the 22, and picked up there. I believe that was Lang picking up
11.
the football. Owen Lang, yes indeed, the junior. wide receiver.
Kicked it away from Sam Hopkins. I think that was the overarching goal there for the Warriors special teams.
Yeah, we've seen Owen Lang's talents on display here at Battlefield over the last couple of years.
That's not to short Owen, who's had a pretty good year. 9 receptions, 214 yards, and a couple of touchdowns as a wide receiver. But I'm speaking more of tonight. What Sam Hopkins has been able to do.
Over an offense.
Yeah, 200 yards of total yardage between running and returning.
All right, 1st and 10 for Hermon from their own 24. And running it up the middle, that's going to be Yo for 7. And it'll be 2nd down and 3. Let's take a look at the upcoming live events on Maine's Sports Leader, 92.9 The Ticket. There we go. Got Maine hockey. Not at 16:30. That would be military time. At 6:30, they had the pregame show. We're well beyond that. They are underway in Amherst, Massachusetts. Tomorrow, Maine football at Hampton. Black Bears trying to pick up their 6th straight win. That's a 12:30 pregame show. Maine men's basketball at Stony Brook, 4:30 broadcast time. Sunday, 4 NFL games starting at 9:15 from Germany. Another busy week on the ticket.
Job by Hermon containing Hopkins. But we've got a flag on the play. Yes, indeed. We only had one penalty in the first half, by the way.
That was a hold against Hermon.
Yeah, this is the second play of the second half, and already we've got a flag.
Looks like it's also going against the Hawks. Also on Maine Sports Leader, we feature 2 local shows. Got the morning roast. Start your day the roast way from 6 to 8 a.m. with Brian Sullivan, Tyler Cruz, Greg Hirsch, and Matt Cunha has been the man here in recent months. Jeff Hoke is coming back for some work on the morning roast, along with Matt here in the next week or two. And we'll be filling that spot. So if you're listening, or watching in this case, somebody who is interested in being a producer and host in the morning with the Morning Roast team, producing University of Maine athletic broadcasts, and contributing on Ticket TV, send your resume to sportsnetmaine@live.com. And, of course, in the afternoon from 4 to 6, it is The Drive. Me, Ernie on the left. Then it's me, then it's Aaron Jackson, then it's Mark Paulette. You can tell we're a very happy foursome. A lot of love in that group.
Yes. You wouldn't know it by that picture, however. It really doesn't tell the true story of the lengths of, how should I call it, emotion?
Yes, we are very passionate about our sports and our opinions, and we got a timeout here called by Hermon, so a little choppy start here for the Hawks.
Yeah.
After the break.
Chicagoland had seen enough there and wants to do a reboot on the second half here.
All right, well, there's a break in the action, we're going to do a pitcher break. Keep you right here at Pottle Field. This is high school football on Ticket TV.
You deserve a clean car. Let the pros at Dean's Detailing renew your vehicle's appearance and protect your auto investment. Enjoy your ride. Dean's gift cards are the perfect fit. DeansDetailing.com.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience. When it
comes to repairing or replacing your windshield, Novus is the clear choice in glass repair. Locally owned and operated at 499 Hammond Street, we offer free mobile service in the greater Bangor area, as well as shuttle service during bad weather. We can come to your home, workplace, or anywhere you are. Novus is a preferred service provider by all insurance companies, and we can cover up to $100 of your insurance deductible. Whether it's repairing or replacing your windshield, door glass, mirror, or your rear window glass, you can count on Novus to be where you are when you need us the most. Call Novus today.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
there's no reason to be overwhelmed when we can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
Taken down by number 2, Kobe Almeida.
15-yard pickup right there for Dylan Yo.
Right on the play.
After a good gain by Sam Hopkins. We do have a flag down here. This could be the second penalty here in the second half against Hermon.
The first one was a 5-yarder. Oh, we've got like a
legal use of hands.
Yes. Against the Hawks.
There's a block in the back by the offense.
Oh, block in the back.
Block in the back, okay. Like a good stiff arm by one of the officials there, kind of acknowledging what the call was, but blocking back, that wipes out that 15-yard gain by Dylan Yo. And
ball back to the 38.
From the spot of the foul.
Yeah.
Ends up being a -2. Be 1st and 12.
Coverage here tonight brought to you by Orono and Callis IGA. Shop smart, shop local at Orono IGA and Callis IGA. They appreciate the support from their local communities and are proud to support local Maine schools and student athletes on Ticket TV. Orono and Callis IGAs are hometown proud. Yo, once again, getting back near the line of scrimmage. Pick up about 1. Also brought to you by The Growing Place, helping families grow for less and polishing your home in style for a fraction of retail cost. Check them first, check them often. Do Green, sustainability always trending at 548 Hammond Street in Bangor. 8 minutes left to go in the third quarter. 27-6 Hermon. Keep it on the ground to the Hawks. Short gain. Maybe 2 on that play. Be 3rd and 7 for Hermon.
I wonder if Hopkins got dinged up just a little bit because they have gone away from him here in the third quarter after he carried it on the, I believe, the first carry.
He's out there in the huddle.
Yeah, he is. Just not playing more of a decoy
just
right at the moment.
Lulling the Warriors to sleep, Ernie. And then before you know it, they'll be in the end zone for the 3rd time. Curtis wheels, fires back. Yo on the receiving end. He's got some space in front of him, and he'll take it into Warrior territory. Well done there by the Hermon Hawks.
Yeah, you don't see the pass too often, but a well-executed play here. It's the roll right, throws back. The lefty does to the other side of the field, and there's Yo outrunning a lineman and getting past that first down marker into Nokomis territory.
Just got to make sure somebody hasn't read that, because if they did, they step in that lane, they are gone. Timing was good there for the Hawks. Deception working as well. 6:40 left to go in the third. Hawks on the march. Pitch to Hopkins, turns it back inside and gets drilled from behind.
Yeah, Almeida again. And Hopkins looks fine there, just takes his time, runs up the middle and gets hit from behind, but not after about a 7-yard gain.
Tonight's game also brought to you by Bangor Tire Company. From a lawnmower to a skidder, Bangor Tire Company has you covered since 1927. The best in tires and service. Find them at 514 Colebrook Road in Hermon or at bangortire.com. Hopkins. Warriors trying to string it out, but he turns it upfield. He's got another first down. Oops. There's a flag down.
Yeah, late one there. It's right as Hopkins was making that quick cut after looking to go wide there, but we'll see what the call is here. If we follow the official. Going to be a hold against the Hawks. Penalty number 4. Oh, on Hermon.
Whether playing or just watching, football can work up quite an appetite. That's when it's time for Pat's Pizza on Maine Road in Hamden. Call 947-6488 or visit patspizzahamden.com.
Getting the ball, the foul from the penalty from the spot of the foul, moves it back to midfield. Be a loss of 9 on the play.
And we appreciate the Furniture Gallery, one of our presenting sponsors. That 4th location in Topsom is now open. Of course, on Broadway in Bangor, Augusta and North Windham for the Furniture Gallery. Hopkins will pick up 6. Third down and 4 here for the Hawks. Also brought to you by Union Street Laundromat and Dry Cleaning. For over 30 years, Bangor's best dry cleaners. Ask about their military and senior citizen discounts. Open 7 to 7, 7 days a week at 1001 Union Street in Bangor. Here's Sam Hopkins. All kinds of running room. And he's inside the 30.
They get that counter action. They get the action going in one direction and come back with Hopkins to the opposite direction. And that's a wide open field out there as he gets inside the 30 before being tackled by Maddox Hawthorne, a freshman, another freshman for the Warriors.
First and 10 for Hermon from the Nokomis 29. The winner of this game gets the winner of Levitt and Foxcroft Academy.
Levitt had jumped out to a 6-0 lead by 7:08, and the game started at 7.
Okay.
So it didn't take them long to get on the board. Yes.
Much like we had here.
Indeed.
Hermon scoring early. And often in this one, 4 touchdowns for the Hawks. They're looking for more. Yo, 2 yards, so on first down. Broadcast from Pottle Field tonight brought to you in part by Danforth's Down Home Supermarkets. Family owned and operated since 2007. Now with 2 great locations, Route 2 in Hermon, a stone's throw away from Pottle Field, and Somerset Avenue in Pittsfield. Boy, Danforth's was cranking tonight, Friday night, or late afternoon when I was there.
25. It had to be Justin Largy. Yep.
Justin Largy.
Three minutes left to go in the third. Lang wide to the right. Curtis thinking pass, and some pressure coming, and he's going to get hit as he was throwing it. And it's almost completed, but I think it ended up being intercepted.
Indeed, it was.
Was that Almeida?
That's Almeida.
Oh, my goodness. He's been all over the place here tonight. You can see the pressure coming here eventually.
Yeah.
Pump there by Curtis, got hit on that left arm. Yo had a chance, but there's Almeida to grab it before it hits the turf.
Yeah, good pressure. Good pressure by 78 Gary Iris, junior two-way lineman. to force Curtis to step up. Looked like we had a stoppage for a minute, but no penalty, just the turnover. First incompletion by Curtis, although it was completed in a way.
Nokomis on the ground. Stefan Ross carrying the football there. He'll pick up about 4 yards on that first down play. 2nd and 6 coming up for Nokomis. Protect your home from the top down with AM Construction and Roofing, serving Bangor, Machias, Ellsworth, Augusta, and beyond. Past customers earn $100 for referrals, and right now you can save $500 on any roofing project until the end of the year. Call 551-6235 today for a free quote. Not enough for the first down there for Nokomis. It's going to be 3rd down. Appears to be about 3 yards to go.
Yeah, it was about on that play. Just unable to get the running game going.
Credit the Hermon defense and that front line, especially clogging things up. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Doors Equipment Company, your local Kubota dealer. Doors can help you with all of your equipment needs. Visit doorsequipment.com. 1 minute left to go in the third. 27-6 Hermon. Here's Layton. He's had a pretty good night passing. There's another completion. That's Ross as he gets dropped after enough for a first down. Tackle made there by Caleb Keyser, sophomore defensive back.
8 of 19 on that play on 3rd and 3.
How many pass attempts did Layton have coming into this game?
He was 13 for 23.
So that's about 3 attempts per game coming in.
He is now 7 of 11, but 96 yards. So he's completed more than half of what he completed in the 8-game regular season here tonight.
Layton is a senior, as is Bowden, potentially playing their final game in a Warrior uniform. Layton inside handoff, good blocking there. And that is
Jeff Carr?
Jeff Carr with the carry. And we got a flag down. Been a hold there against Nokomis. Let's see what the call is.
If that's the case, and
actually they're looking more towards. No, it is a hold against Nokomis.
First penalty against the Warriors.
At Hillside Athletics, they are passionate about sports and feature cutting-edge equipment to help you better your game. Visit hillsideathletics.com for a full list of equipment, services, and training packages. We're also brought to you by the Fitch Company, where you'll find experienced electrical and control systems engineers, field technicians, designers, and drafters ready to meet varied engineering challenges or handle projects. Visit them at fitchcompany.com. That'll end the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up right after this on Ticket TV.
Harvey RV and Marine in Glenburn is turning 2025 holdover season into their biggest RV savings event of the year. Shop luxury motorhomes, fifth wheels, campers, and compact travel trailers, all with can't-miss discounts and pricing. Or you can shop their huge selection of pre-owned RVs for even more savings. Plus, trade-ins are always welcome. Couples, families, and adventure lovers, this is your chance to downsize or upgrade and live the RV lifestyle at Harvey RV and Marine, just 6 minutes past Tractor Supply, Outer Broadway, Glenburn.
My name's Mia, and McDonald's is helping me earn my degree. Through Archways to Opportunity, I can work and take college classes while receiving help with tuition payments. It's more than a job, it's my future. Apply today.
Back here at Pottle Field, ready to get the 4th quarter underway. No scoring.
No, scoreless third quarter.
Tonight's game here in Hermon brought to you by Tony Murray's Fairway Auto Sales, home of the complimentary 6-month, 6,000-mile major component coverage plan, Route 1 in Hancock, and at tonysfairwayauto.com.
1st and 14.
Layton completes it to Carr. He breaks a tackle and gets brought down shy of midfield.
Good throw on the run here. Some pressure coming at him, but able to get it off to Carr. Carr breaks a tackle and gets upfield. It was 1st and 14. Picked up about half of what he needed.
Second down and 5 to go here for Nokomis. And Layton has his pass deflected. And they're going to say it hit the turf.
Yeah, the pressure coming, both sides.
That was McDonald.
Yeah, with the
56.
tip. See where the ball goes. There it is. And there it hits the ground, so incompletion.
McDonald trying to pick up an interception.
I suspect this is all 4-down territory for Nokomis at this point in the game.
I would say that would be fair speculation on your part. Whoa!
Oh!
Trouble there. It goes through the midst of Layton. He's able to find it and then fall on it. But a big loss is going to bring up 4th and very long for the Warriors. They didn't need that.
Peyton Tolliver in on it for Hermon, but Layton able to recover the ball, but a big loss, as you said, and this will test the 4-down
mindset.
Suspicion. Yeah, indeed. Loss of about 10 yards on that play. Back to the 39 is now 4th and 15. And they will go for it, of course.
Well, this is
they get to lose.
The end of the line.
Yeah.
Nothing after this one. They lose it.
Uh-oh. Well, Tolliver was in on him.
Field and almost picked off by Lang, but the Hawks will take over on downs.
Yeah, good pressure off the left end by Peyton Tolliver once again. Rushed that pass and really not much of a chance. Let's see. Layton here taking the snap. Here comes Tolliver off the near side right there. Gets there just a little late, but certainly Layton knew he was coming, and then the ball overthrown receiver and defensive back alike, and so Hermon Hawks will take over.
A little different hockey game in Amherst, Massachusetts tonight.
Oh.
UMass leading Maine 1-0. About 2/3 of the way through the first period. A long way to go in that one.
I turned that game on right at the end of the first period, and they were all of a sudden UMass just lost it for a few minutes. And they're like 3 penalties and 2 or 3 goals. Yeah, indeed. Another flag. Well, they're going to be, if this is on Hermon, there are going to be some coaching tools. Another holding penalty against the Hawks.
Yeah, they're not feeling the cold like we are. We don't need any more penalties.
No. Not that grind, pound the rock right up the middle of the field between the hash marks, right, Jim? What time is it? I'm just curious. This was a 6 o'clock start, so it's a little confusing.
7:33.
Which is actually not bad. We're in the fourth quarter, hour and a half.
No, I mean, the game's moved along. We just don't want to break that trend.
Second half has slowed down a little bit.
Despite no scoring. Here's a guy who scored a couple times here tonight.
Here he comes back.
And he's going to reverse his
field.
Boy. And he's got Curtis
with a lead block.
And he's going to slide down.
Stadium bounds, by the way.
Oh, they got to stop the clock to move the chain.
Oh, right. But still, it'll start back up. Ethan Curtis out there.
Yeah.
Leading the way. He says, well, okay, now that you're coming back my way.
Nothing over here.
Look at this. Number
Curtis
5 right
jumping
there.
in.
He's in there.
Looking for more.
Just
a couple blocks.
Yes, indeed. And good thinking by Hopkins, obviously, to get that clock. Well, yeah, it is going now, so that's good. Big gain inside the 20 to about the 19. So that's 29 yards on that gain for Hopkins.
Maybe he was thinking of us up here on the aluminum seats.
All the old people up in the stands.
I've heard those ticket guys,
Yeah.
ticket TV guys, whining about the cold. I'll give them a little break here. And it's Sam Hopkins again, falling forward down to the 18-yard line. Maine women's basketball beginning their season tonight. 4:10 left to go in the first half at the pit. Maine trailing St. Joe's 20-14.
We have
That's St. Joseph's from Philadelphia.
From Philadelphia, the Hawk. I wonder if the women's team has a Hawk that has to keep going all game long. You know that deal, right? The Hawk, the mascot, he has to keep his wings going the entire game.
Wow.
He can't stop.
All right, we're going to maybe give you a little snippet here from an interview done on the dry. Oh, it's on social media. Okay. Just caught the end of what Max was saying there in our ears. But, yes, on social media, on all those media outlets where the Ticket and Ticket TV is omnipresent. Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok. We have a soundbite from Adriana Smith. Good to have her back in that Maine women's basketball lineup, Ernie.
Yeah, absolutely. She's put in the work over the last year to get back, and she's an outstanding player. What is it? Sophomore was named the Conference Player of the Year, right?
Injured last year.
It's going to be. I think that's going to be an interesting team because that's a team that's going to develop some new people with some veterans and have some potential.
Oh, Curtis trying to get around the left end. Some maneuvers there by Ethan. Gets down to the 15. That'll be a 4-yard pickup. Feeling it. Blocking, running.
Indeed.
Tonight's game brought to you by Tim's Plumbing, where service is their specialty. For all of your plumbing needs, it's Tim's Plumbing. Call them at 735-4969 or visit timsplumbingmaine.com.
Okay, we got a field goal attempt here from Ethan Garner at
30
yards. He's made one of these.
Ball down. He's got
that
the
is good.
distance. That is a beauty.
That's good.
Through the uprights. Ethan Garner. You never know when you might need that weapon.
Second field goal of the year for the freshman, whose brother is a goalie on the boys soccer team.
Yep.
By the way. That extends the lead to 30-6, and that had cleared by plenty. Look at this. Right down the middle, splits the uprights.
End over end.
Great kick there. It's a weapon. And again, he's only a freshman, so he's got 3 years to make a difference with his foot.
The way things are going, field goal kickers, he'll be hitting 55-yarders here. He's a junior.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be teams calling him.
Very good looking field goal place kicker for the Hawks. Our game tonight brought to you by the Farmer's Table. For home-style cooking just like Mom makes, it's the Farmer's Table, 15 Stetson Road in Corinna. Also brought to you by Knowlton Automotive, a full-service preventative maintenance and auto repair center. Family-owned and operated, Knowlton Automotive provides guaranteed service at a fair price, 3297 Broadway in Kenduskeag or at knowltonautomotive.net. This is Tristan Brown. He has been busy.
He's had a game, yeah. He really has. First-year player. Got a few freshmen on that Nokomis roster. 13. 10 seniors, 7 juniors, 9 sophomores, and 13 freshmen. We had a couple of them tonight. Maddox Hawthorne, another one. He's had a nice game in the secondary for the Warriors.
Game brought to you by American-made Home Goods. Stop by AMHG Works at 36 Springer Drive in Bangor in the Rennie's Plaza and explore their incredible selection of USA-made products, from handcrafted woodwork to homemade healthy snacks. They feature artisan goods from all 50 states. AMHG Works, where American-made matters.
Now and then I feel a breeze, Jim.
Yeah,
it's not
just
not a good thing.
No.
It's not one to get the flies out of the way, for instance, in the summer. It's usually coming out of the northwest, too, and that's not good.
Ross picks up about 8 on first down. Also brought to you by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant. Hungry after the game? Swing by the Back Alley Bar and Restaurant inside Family Fun Bowling Center. The Back Alley, where good times roll, and so do the bowling balls. Find them at 15 Hildreth Street in Bangor, online at backalleyrestaurant.com. 5.5 left in the fourth. Bowden likely playing in his final game. Looks like somebody, I think it's Largay, got a piece of his shirt.
Yeah, did see that. That's like a tough shirt. Going to be a first down for Bowden.
Also brought to you by RT Electrical. From new construction to remodels, RT Electrical does it all. Owner Ryan Trebo is a licensed and fully insured master electrician ready to take on your residential or commercial work, plus generators, lighting, and EV chargers. Like RT Electrical on Facebook. Call them at 694-1564 today.
Ross.
Ooh, now we can hear the wind. That's really a bad sign.
You hear that noise in our earphones? That's cold.
The capital C. And an exclamation point. 2nd and 1 for Nokomis. And a reminder, those extra value meals are back at your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street and Bangor, Wilson Street in Brewer. Coverage on Ticket TV also brought to you in part by Auto Radiator Services, serving the greater Bangor area for over 50 years for general maintenance, repairs, and specialty services like remote car starters. Call 942-4554 or stop by at 568 Hammond Street in Bangor.
Just looking at my play sheet here, and Nokomis really hasn't had the ball much in the second half compared to what Hermon has had.
Short gain there on first down. We're also brought to you in part by Mainstay Skincare. Want to look and feel your best? At Mainstay Skincare, Dr. Shannon Allen blends medical precision with an artistic touch, helping you achieve natural and lasting results. Visit 12 Schumann Avenue, Suite 7 in Augusta, or online at mainstayskincare.com. Mainstay Skincare, where the science of beauty is perfected. 2nd and 8. Oh, ball came loose. Is that Merzen? 66, Bowden trying to catch him from behind, trying to punch the football out, but he's not successful. Indeed, number 66, Jacob Merzen, one of the 5 seniors on this Hermon Hawk team, comes out of there with a football and almost picked up 6.
Let's see this again. That's a long return.
I think that's Tristan Brown.
That's Ross. Ew, his knee may have been down, but he gets up and goes, and he's going to get the benefit of it. That's 7 and 1.
Layton and Bowden. Bowden trying to rip that football out of there. Can't do it.
From the 35, about was where it picked up. His knee may have been on the ground, though, when he grabbed it. But
Jacob Merzen with the strip. Brings up first down for the Hawks.
at the 12, 52 yards on the return.
Looking for trucks or heavy equipment? Hildreth Street Auto and Equipment, located at 2209 Route 2, is your one-stop shop. From skid steers and bulldozers to dump trucks and excavators, buy, rent, or consign with confidence. Call 951-1514 or visit hildrethstreetauto.com today.
Yo, with the carry there.
I think Max wants me to use the telestrator, but my fingers are so... All right.
Yo with the carry. Tackle made by number 2, Kobe Almeida.
Where's the ball?
No, but was his knee on the ground when he picked up the ball? So that would be the end of the play right there. It should be. We're thinking he was, but it counts. It's what it is.
It's official.
Yeah.
It is official. .245. Here's Yo, and Dylan can't quite get across the goal line. Very close.
Dylan's over the field. Brought down by number 5, Jeff Carr.
Little counter action once again, this time to the right after Hopkins goes left, and Jeff Carr prevents the touchdown. But it's going to be first and goal. Ball is spotted at the 2. Gain of 9 on that play.
Well,
we're going to go into victory formation, maybe.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. If they're going to wind the clock down as far as they can.
Yeah, watch the official in the end zone. We'll kind of let them know how much time is there. Okay, they ran the clock down and then called timeout, I think is what happened.
Tonight's game here in Hermon brought to you in part by Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack. Burgers for you and biscuits for Bowser. Maniac Snack Shack and Sniff and Snack, because best friends snack together. Find both in Levant and on Facebook. Tasty treats for humans and hounds. And we are brought to you by Sweet Frog. From Friday night lights to the roar of the soccer crowd, Sweet Frog is your go-to game day treat. Stop by 878B Stillwater Avenue in Bangor and pile on the fun with froyo and ice cream and all of your favorite toppings. Sweet Frog, where sports and sweets always win. And we are brought to you in part by Union Street Towing. For over 40 years, Union Street Towing has been serving the greater Bangor area. They feature tow trucks, flatbed towing, recovery services, and roadside services such as lockouts and jump starts. Fully licensed and insured. Call Union Street Towing at 942-4200.
So I don't know if they can run the entire clock down here, but they can run most of it down by just taking a knee if they so choose, and it looks like that's what they're setting up to do.
Curtis does take the knee.
Now the clock runs, and as long as Nokomis doesn't call any timeouts and Hermon doesn't call any timeouts, it's
going to be a 30-6 final.
Indeed it is. And the game time is going to be under 2 hours. 7:47 right now.
High school football and Ticket TV also brought to you by Bucksport Hannaford. Support your local student athletes this fall with Hannaford Bucksport. We're proud to cheer on our community's teams and help make their season a success. Hannaford, proud to be part of our community. Clock down to 1:02. Now 1 minute left to go. Is your car still living in the 90s? Upgrade to Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with Mainly Audio. Visit them at 191 Beachland Road in Ellsworth or call 667-9777 because your car deserves a smart upgrade, not just fuzzy dice. Lord, now we have a little rain falling here. Light rain at this point. And the Hermon Hawks are going to move to 8-1 overall in the season. They're going to also move into the semifinal round. Again, maybe a rematch against Levitt from just a couple of weeks ago, or a rematch against Foxcroft Academy. Picked up a win at Foxcroft Academy earlier in the season.
Season opener.
This one has gone final. Hermon Hawks win over Nokomis 30-6. Back with the postgame show right after this on Ticket TV. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Rain.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
Life is so much better when you impact the lives of those around you. And with Creative Options, you will. Creative Options provides services and support to adults with intellectual disabilities. And right now, Creative Options is looking for shared living providers who take clients into their own homes, kind of like adult foster care. You'll enjoy a generous, tax-free stipend to work from home and make a difference in someone's life. To apply for this tremendous opportunity, simply visit creativeoptionsllc.org. That's creativeoptionsllc.org.
Fall into savings at the Furniture Gallery. Curl up with a leather reclining sofa for just $8.98. Hosting for the holidays, save up to 20% on dining furniture. Get the guest room ready with 10% off bedroom furniture and sofa sleepers from $6.25. Fall in love with your home this season with the help of the Furniture Gallery. Don't miss out on 18-month special financing on Tempur-Pedic and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Support our Maine family-owned business and save money. The Furniture Gallery in Augusta, Bangor, and North Windham.
Nothing runs like a deer.
And Greenway Equipment Sales makes it easy to keep your John Deere running smoothly year-round. Our mobile maintenance truck will come to you and service most walk-behind and riding lawn equipment right in your yard. Just call or schedule online. Whatever the season, we'll have you tuned up, sharpened up, and geared up to mow or blow whatever Mother Nature dishes up. Contact the Smith Brothers today for service delivered.
Nothing runs like a deer. From Greenway Equipment Sales, family owned and operated since 1994.
Darling's Kia is your #1 Kia dealer in Maine, and we've got something for everyone. Whether you're shopping for an all-wheel drive gas, EV, hybrid, or plug-in hybrid, Darling's Kia has a full lineup to choose from. Plus, enjoy affordable lease programs and other incredible deals on award-winning Kias, all covered by our 10-year or 100,000-mile warranty. The best in the business. The best cars, the best prices, and the best warranty. Shop Darling's Kia. You'll do better at Darling's.
Sometimes life is a cluttered mess, but your car doesn't have to be. At Dean's Detailing, we have a variety of packages that will make your car look new again. Change your outlook. Book your appointment now at deansdetailing.com.
He can't catch a football, but he can fetch you a home. Catch Luke at Next Home Experience.
It's time for a reset. McDonald's is putting value back on the menu. Extra value meals are back, only at McDonald's.
All right, welcome back to Pottle Field. The rain is falling as the Hermon Hawks have picked up the victory here in this Class C quarterfinal. They defeat Nokomis by a score of 30-6. Jim Churchill and Ernie Clark here in the Quirk Auto Group post-game show. And we do apologize. We're going to have a very quick post-game show because we are getting drenched. We're outside our broadcast booth. Our equipment is, dealing with the elements right now. So we're going to move things along. We're going to go right to our play of the game. And it comes courtesy of number 16 in black here tonight.
Yes, Sam Hopkins on this kickoff. Nokomis had just scored, by the way. And
had a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, I think it was 20-6 at that point.
It was inside the 15.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll call it, 15, 85, 87 yards. It's only tell by the soccer cone there.
Breaks a tackle.
There he goes.
Stays on his feet.
Stays on his feet. That was the big thing. And then just
watch this.
With the acceleration and the cut. The quick cut around. Seth Bowden is a pretty good athlete. And then outruns Jeff Carr to the end zone. And that restored the momentum and the 3-touchdown lead to the Hawks at 27-6. They carried that into halftime. And second half, just the 3 points, a 30-yard field goal by Ethan Garner to add to that. And the final 30-6 as Hermon moves on to the semifinals.
All right, Ernie, very quickly, our player of the game.
Well, we just saw him in action, and that's Sam Hopkins. You see him on the run there. That's the third play of the game from scrimmage, and it's 7-0 Hermon. Here he is again with a big run. This is I think a 40-yard run to put him in position. He wound up with one rushing touchdown and that kickoff return for 87 yards. You'll see that again right here. And just about down, had to use his left arm to stay up, but once he got back up, he got going again. And again, the quick move there at the end to get the final 20 yards. And Sam Hopkins, the player of the game tonight.
His name will be up down at Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center as our player of the game tonight. Let's thank our crew here very quickly before we sign off. Max Pottle, our producer and director, also provided the graphics. RJ Novio, assistant director and scoreboard operator. And kudos to Marcus Caesar and Sydney Hurst. They were out here with Ernie and me in the weather, which again has turned to rain. Could have held off for another 20-25 minutes, Ernie. We'd have been all set.
I will not thank Mother Nature for her lack of patience. If she just could have waited another 15 or 20, we'd have been comfortably in our vehicles.
30-6, your final. Hermon moves on to the semifinals. For my broadcast partner, Ernie Clark, Jim Churchill saying good evening from Pottle Field. This has been high school football on Ticket TV.
High School Sports on Ticket TV is presented by your local family-owned McDonald's on Main Street and Union Street in Bangor and Wilson Street in Brewer. Greenway Equipment Sales in Bangor and Ellsworth. Nothing runs like a deer. Darlings Auto Group. You'll do better at Darlings. Visit darlings.com. Next Home Experience, the market leader. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. The Furniture Gallery, a family-owned Maine company with locations in Bangor, Augusta, and North Windham. Hero Sports Grill and Entertainment Center, the place to be in downtown Bangor and at herosportsgrill.com. Levesque Business Solutions, your one-stop source for office equipment and office furniture. Dean's Detailing, the leader in auto detailing since 1971. Book your appointment at deansdetailing.com. And Northeast Driving School, Greater Bangor's #1 driving school for 56 years. Eastern Maine Community College, one college, many possibilities. Visit emcc.edu. High School Sports on Ticket TV is also brought to you by Maine Trailer, Dairy Queen in Old Town in Bangor, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, Acadia Federal Credit Union, Flash Me Maine Photo Booth Rentals, Autumn of Life Home Care, Black Fly Coffee, Angelo's Pizzeria, Hartford's Auto Service, UMaine Online, Old Town Redemption Center, the Coach House Restaurant, UMaine Athletics, Bennett Auto Center, Tiller and Rye, Orno